Hi, it's Refresh from Wish Upon a Star, and you're watching Meglin's blog.
Your new EP is kind of
Yeah.
it's really nice produced and it's got a fat sound, and you also got a really nice short music video.
Yeah.
Are you signed
No.
in a way on a record, or you do everything on your own?
Well, the album is a friend helped us to put it out. He just, gave some money for the release or the
Copies.
yeah, for the copies. But it's still an independent label, and everything else, like the recording, mixing, even the video clip, it's all self-financed.
German punk band with 2,000 likes. It's amazing. How it's in Creek? Would you say that it's okay, or it's average, or
Greece.
Yeah, in Greece.
Well, it depends, because we have many likes that don't come from Greece as well. So yes, people know us in Greece, but they also know us in various places. So they're not 2,000 likes from Greece, but I think we're kind of famous as a punk rock band.
Actually, I never pay attention, to the Facebook likes, because it all comes down to who shows up at your shows. So the last 2 years, the shows that we put together maybe have like 300 people in Athens. For me, that's good. I mean, for a punk
band, it's great.
Yeah, for a punk band, it's really good. Like that's the maximum, though. Nothing, never more. But yeah, I said 300, right? Not 3,000. Okay.
No, it's,
yeah,
it's 300.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
So yeah, I'm really happy to see people, and in the last 2 years I also see people that I don't know. So they're not just friends who come to support you because they're your friends and they're gonna do it anyways. So yeah, I think things are getting better. I think for us in Athens.
If you say that there's 300 people showing up, I mean this is awesome. So about it in general in Crete, or just in the big cities, how would you describe it or see it?
I wouldn't like to speak actually, only about the punk scene. I think the independent scene in general, if you play punk, hardcore, stoner rock.
Okay, yeah.
Because sometimes people that go to punk shows go also to stoner shows, and vice versa. It happens. So it's like more united through the genres. Right now the scene is really building up. It's getting way better than it used to be like 4 years ago, and also in the punk movement as well. Like we have many good bands coming up from younger guys that really work. So everything is getting better. And shows are we have more shows now in squats or pubs. It's growing. It's becoming good again, because like back in the early O's, like 2001 or 98, there were many punk shows, but during the O's it stopped happening that much. But now it's going great again, and many bands work like I don't want to use the word professional, but yeah, they're really active and really writing good songs, working on their sound, decent live shows, and the people seem to like it and support it, so I think it's good, right?
Still got this crisis,
Yeah.
how you call it, and last year in the German press you read every day about Greece and how hard it hits Greece, and now everything's stopped in the media. How this crisis is working or damaging or maybe even supporting, if you say that the punk scene is growing bigger and bigger, or the music scene for you as musicians, it's harder?
I think that, yeah, you can see this in every, I think era of history, that arts grow when there are hard times. So I think it's the same thing with music and with underground music, that people have more time to play music. Maybe they don't have more money, but they find ways to play more music, so they have more time to create things, and they have more feelings to show, to present to the world, to create. Yeah. So I think even though times are hard because people have less money than they used to, actually creativity grows. So I think it's kind of good.
Yeah, the only bad thing is that you don't get, you don't have that much money to do stuff when you're self-financed, like record, rehearse, even repair your instruments. That's the only bad thing that came from the crisis. People seem to get more into, like Orfea said, to get more into arts, and like one day they only thought in Greece that music or filming or painting, it was a hobby, not your way of life or what you want to do. But now people seem to respect more that, okay, I'm a musician and that's what I do. I'm a painter and that's what I do. You don't have to be like a lawyer or a banker or something like that anymore. Yeah, some open-mindedness came with that. That's good in a way, I think.
In Greece, when you recognize that the right wing is getting much stronger, at least on the political side. Yeah. I don't know how it's in society. I can't tell. I just know from political parties, something like this, that they're getting bigger. Does it affects you in some way, or
still? Okay, there was some paranoia going on, like when they first got elected, that we might have to fight at its punk show or squad show, and that I don't think that it hasn't happened still. Okay. But it hasn't affected us like in a literal way, but I think it's really bad that it's happening in any way, and because there's many people that actually think that they're doing like a good work and keep elderly people safe, but it still hasn't affected the punk rock movement or the independent shows and actions.
Yeah.
But you have to be more careful. Like if you go and put on like anarchist or leftist posters,
or anti-fascist posters,
you have to be more careful now doing it.
The problem with the growth of right wing is, because we as a punk scene and as a music scene, underground music scene, we don't, there are no Nazis in it. But in the society, there are some people who have views that say, oh yeah, but maybe they are, they're right, because all the politicians we used to have were liars and thieves, so maybe they will save us. And that's what creates problems. But, in my opinion, at least, all the right wing and Nazis are a part of the system, of the same governments that, were governing Greece for all these years. So I think at some point it's gonna go, hopefully. Nice.
Okay, and if you think there's one place, I know, one country or some cities where the audience is kind of easier to handle as a band than in other countries or other places?
Well, I think Serbia is great.
Yeah?
Because especially in the southern Serbia, because they don't get many shows, and they don't get they get more independent shows than commercial ones. So that's crazy. And when a band shows up, they're all really excited. And that's about it. I mean, okay, the kids and everyone is really cool also in Austria and Germany, but I think because they're getting many shows, they don't seem to not to care.
They care.
They care.
They care, but they're used to seeing bands play. That's the difference.
And also this happens in Athens. If a new band shows up, people won't mosh pit or they will be more cool. They're gonna like the band, but it's not gonna be like a mess in the crowd. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's like recognizing. Let's see what are they doing, and
I think that's the hardships of playing away from your home city.
Exactly.
That happens.
But that's the nice thing.
Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go.
These guys, because the police everywhere are the same. Like
Okay, and that's the main reason that you tour, to build an audience. I mean, I don't expect if I show up for the first time in a city to get like 100 people. Even 5 is great.